this isn't so much an occupation as it is a festival for the land. It's probably one of the most diverse protest groups or land protector groups we've ever seen in New Zealand history. There were yoga classes, there were barista stations, there was a concert even on the land. And this is very much Jacinda Ardern, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern's constituency. So she could not, I think, she could not step back or she could not ignore it. So she was forced to act. Whether it will be enough is unclear yet. There have been issues or there have been concerns that Soul will not be properly represented in the talks going forward. They probably will. Hopefully they will be. And there are also concerns about the solutions, because although some kind of action needs to be taken, there are absolutely no good options here.
What would you suggest as being, should we say, the least worst then?
There are two, I think, which are probably workable. The first, which has been mentioned before, is the idea of a land swap. So the Crown or Council coming in and saying, Fletcher Building, we will exchange this land for Ihumātao. Now that might work at Ihumātao, but it might also create another problem in the community whose land has just been exchanged. So although that might be a good option for Ihumātao, it might not be a clean option for other Aucklanders. A second option, probably the one I think is best, is to designate that land a reserve or designate that land a heritage site of one kind, because one of the very interesting things Soul has said is that this is land of national significance. The oldest site of human settlement in Auckland is one of the very few surviving pre-European built environments in New Zealand. And they have said that this land should be enjoyed by all New Zealanders, all 5 million New Zealanders, not a handful or a couple hundred millionaires. So that's a very interesting argument, I think, for designating it a reserve of some kind. And perhaps you could, to satisfy some of the iwi authorities, you could carve out pieces or a piece of that land to build state housing or to build papakainga housing. So that's another option. But again, selling that to New Zealanders will not be easy or will not be clean.